Okay, so hello everyone, my name is Jason. I'm a channeler and a Course in Miracles student. And today I'd like to start out just reading a little blurb, a little bit from Course in Miracles, Lesson 88, the review. And also wanted to make a little comment about my sound healing. Not comment, but some advice on how to listen to it to achieve the best results. Okay, and then a little channeling. Okay, so first, Lesson 88 on the review is called The Light Has Come, and says, in choosing salvation rather than attack, I merely choose to recognize what is already there. Salvation is a decision made already. Attack and grievances are not there to choose. That is why I always choose between truth and illusion, between what is there and what is not. The light has come. I can but choose the light, for it has no alternative. It has replaced the darkness, and the darkness has gone. Okay, so that we are, truth and illusion. So choose to recognize the light. We are the light. You know, we're just, if we think that we are in the dark, we are just fooling ourselves. It's just an illusion. And I thought that's really wonderful. And that's similar to what, I think it was Isis. I'm not sure, I have to go back, but I think it was Isis or the Three Sisters was saying a few days ago about it's a process of realization. It's not a process of discovering something. It's just a process of just realizing who we really are. And so I thought that was really nice. And then another thing about I have a live sound bath that I posted on my YouTube. And so before you listen to it, I would suggest two things. First, set an intention. Set an intention of what it is that you would like to heal. Say, for example, you have a bad knee. I'd like you just to imagine that your knee is healed. Imagine you doing something that you love to do that you couldn't do because your knee has problems. For example, you're just running, or you're dancing, or you're just doing all kinds of things, active things that you normally couldn't do because of your knee. So imagine yourself having that beautiful experience before you begin, and set the intention to heal your knee and to achieve that image. That's the first thing. The second thing is, in the beginning of the sound healing, I did the Esmeralda meditation. Esmeralda is, if some of you might be familiar with, she is a mermaid from Alpha Centauri that I channel, and she gave me a meditation which is in my book. I think I'll make a video of it too, where you imagine that you are the ocean, and then you put your hands out and make the sound that comes out, and imagine that you are the whole ocean, and that you're just so big that nothing can bother you. And then imagine that you're the river, and this one, imagine that you're the river, you imagine you are flowing, but you are also steady. You are the whole river. So you're both flowing, and you are the whole river. So that dual kind of concept. And then the third one is imagining that you are the rain coming down, and that you are not just the rain that is falling, but you are all of the rain all over the world, all at one moment, and you're falling at the same time. So these three things, and every time you do, so for example, the river, you make the noise, the sound, and then the rain, you make a sound as well. And the last thing I usually do, that's up to you, but I usually take some liquid. I usually do green tea, and I imagine that I put my hands on it, and I imagine that I am the green tea, and I imagine that I'm the liquid in this cup, and that I'm fitting perfectly inside the cup. And then I just imagine that for a while, and then I drink the cup. And then I put my hands out, close my eyes, and imagine that the water is coming out of my hands. Just like there was a scene, I think, in the Pirates of the Caribbean. No, it was Aquaman, I think, where one of the characters, she draws the water out of Aquaman's head. So it's kind of like a similar thing. You are drawing the water out, the green tea out from your hands. And then imagine it creating a scene. And then what do you see? So that is the meditation. And so I recommend doing that before listening to the sound meditation. So the water meditation kind of puts you into a relaxed state, an open state. And then when you set your attention, it'll go deeper. So that's my recommendation if you would like to get even more out of that sound bath. Okay, so that's that. And then I'd just like to channel. I don't have any special questions or anything today, so we'll just see what if they have anything to say today. We are Isis, and we are here, and we are always here. We are near, we are always around all of you. We are near this being, and we are coming through to you, to your rooms, and to your spaces, and to your towns, through this video streaming service. And this is what is an amazing thing about this technology, is that it is able to travel. And is able to travel throughout the universe. Now, it is not necessary to use this communication tool. You have the tools already within you. But one thing that this communication tool does is it focuses your idea of this communication style. So you will find that as things become more and more online, and as you become more and more online, you will need these types of communication less and less, these technological tools less and less, and you will be relying more and more on your own technology, your technology of your spirit, the technology that you have as your birthright, that you're born with, that you have throughout all of your lifetimes, this connection, because you're connected to everything. So in a sense, you might say that there might be this type of broadcast, but it will be done all, as you might say, psychically, and there will be no need for these technological interfaces. But now this is just the beginning phases of this concept, and the technology is a way of teaching you, a way of showing you what is possible. And once you learn, it's like you might say, it's just a learning tool, and once you learn how to use it, then you can just let go. It's like training wheels on a bicycle. And that's what this technology is used for. And today what we would like to talk to you about is love, and love in the universe, love that is surrounding your planet at this moment, love that is surrounding the whole universe at every moment and every time. But at this moment specifically, there is a grand influx, you might say, of love. The capacities, the capacitors of your planet, of your planet's hearts, of all of you who are on this planet, are growing larger and larger and larger, and you're more and more capable of holding more and more love and more light. And so then more and more love and more light is coming in, because it is filling the need that you all have for more love and more light. And that is what's happening on your planet at this moment. And that is, you might say, a concept of the ascension. That is what you might say the ascension is. It's just you increasing your capacity for love and for light and for compassion and for forgiveness and for understanding. And once you realize the feeling that you get from this, there is really no going back. There is no desire to go back to there's nothing to go back to. All you have is the love. And the more you experience this compassion and love, and the closer you get to the light, the more light comes in. And this is the process. It is a gradual process, of course. It is coming slowly on many different levels. But we just want you to understand that you are surrounded by so much light. And whenever you feel that you are in the dark, just close your eyes and imagine the light that is surrounding your universe at the moment. Imagine there are so many, you might say, helpers. As this being says, his helpers, he calls them the Hathors, he calls them the helpers. There are so many helpers, all of your guides that are surrounding this universe, surrounding your planet at the moment, just sending beams and beams of light, and they're ready whenever you close your eyes and you say, I don't know how to go on. I'm suffering at the moment. I don't know what's going on with my life. Let that light come into you, and it'll come in, and it'll open up doors, and it'll open up worlds, and you'll see it is, as we have said before, there is a love revolution. This is the love revolution, and all you have to do is close your eyes, open your heart, and let the love come in. So, yeah, all right.